Welcome to The Hidden Scrolls, where we focus on history, folklore, and mythology. Baron Samedi, the guardian of the dead and master of the Crossroads. Baron Samedi is one of the most iconic and complex figures in the Haitian Vodou pantheon. He is the head of the Gede family of spirits, which governs death, fertility, sexuality, and the afterlife. His image, a skeletal figure with a skull-painted face, dark glasses, a black suit, and a top hat, is instantly recognizable and has transcended religious boundaries to become a cultural symbol of death, resistance, and irreverent humor. But beneath this striking visual lies a deeply layered character with profound religious, cultural, and social significance. Haitian Vodou, or Vodun, is a syncretic religion that developed during the French colonial period in Saint-Domingue, now Haiti, blending West African spiritual beliefs, primarily from the Fon and Yoruba peoples, with Roman Catholicism. In this cosmology, God, referred to as Bondia, is a distant, unknowable creator. Instead, practitioners interact with LWA, also spelled Eloa, spirits who serve as intermediaries between Bondia and humanity. Baron Samedi is a LWA of death and resurrection, often invoked during funerals and death rituals. He is the guardian of cemeteries and tombs, particularly the first male to be buried in any graveyard, whose grave is dedicated to him. In this way, he is not just a figure of death, but also a protector of the dead. Baron Samedi holds dominion over both death and life. He decides whether a person who is near death will die or recover. This makes him both feared and revered. To his followers, Baron Samedi is not simply a grim reaper. He is a gatekeeper of the soul's journey and a healer who can delay death, if persuaded or pleased. Baron Samedi is often described as tall, skeletal, or ghost-like, dressed in a black tailcoat and top hat, with dark sunglasses covering empty eye sockets. His face is painted in a skull pattern, similar to what is seen in Day of the Dead celebrations, though the two traditions have separate origins. He smokes cigars and drinks rum infused with hot peppers, both of which are offered during rituals to gain his favor. He is known for his lewd, bawdy humor and a deep, rumbling voice. His behavior can be crass and unpredictable, frequently using obscenities and shocking his audience with jokes about sex, death, and bodily functions. But this is not without purpose. Baron Samedi uses vulgarity to cut through hypocrisy, fear, and societal pretense. He brings the raw truth of mortality into the open, forcing people to face the reality of death and life's transience. Baron Samedi is the leader of the Gede, a family of LWA that embody aspects of death and fertility. His wife, Maman Brigitte, is also a death spirit, often portrayed as a red-haired white woman with connections to Irish spirits due to Catholic syncretism. She is sometimes associated with Saint Bridget. Together, they oversee the graveyard and protect the souls of the dead. Other members of the Gede family, such as Baron Lacroix and Baron Cimetière, also represent different aspects of the death domain, but Baron Samedi is the most prominent among them. The Gede embody a paradox. They are spirits of the dead who are also deeply concerned with life and fertility. It is not uncommon for Baron Samedi to assist in healing rituals or to help couples conceive children. This duality, death and life, endings and beginnings, is central to understanding his role. To honor Baron Samedi, Vodou practitioners engage in elaborate ceremonies that often take place near cemeteries. Altars may be decorated with black, white, and purple cloth, his sacred colors, and feature skull imagery, rum bottles, cigars, hot peppers, and crosses. Candles are lit, songs are sung, and offerings are made to appease or request favors from the Baron. During Vodou ceremonies, Baron Samedi may possess a devotee, entering their body and speaking or acting through them. When this happens, the possessed person may display exaggerated gestures, dance wildly, speak in riddles or crude jokes, and smoke or drink heavily, even if they normally would not. These possessions are not just spectacles, they are sacred encounters. Devotees seek healing, insight, protection, or justice through this communication with the spirit world. Baron Samedi's presence is not confined to the temples of Vodou. He has had a profound influence on popular culture, appearing in movies, TV shows, books, and music. He inspired characters like Papa Legba and Dr. Facilier in Disney's The Princess and the Frog, and was portrayed as a villain in the 1973 James Bond film Live and Let Die. While such portrayals often sensationalize or distort Vodou, they speak to Baron Samedi's cultural power and mystery. Symbolically, Baron Samedi stands at the intersection of the sacred and profane, life and death, the visible and the invisible. His irreverence is not a sign of disrespect, but a reflection of deep wisdom. He sees through human pretensions and recognizes the truth of mortality. In this sense, he is a trickster, much like figures from other mythologies, such as Loki in Norse lore or Eshu in Yoruba tradition. Baron Samedi is also a symbol of resistance. During the Haitian Revolution, 1791 to 1804, Vodou rituals played a key role in unifying enslaved Africans and empowering them to overthrow colonial rule. Baron Samedi's defiant stance in the face of death became a spiritual rallying point. Today, he remains a powerful emblem of Haitian identity, resilience, and pride. In Western media, Baron Samedi is often reduced to a sinister caricature, a voodoo zombie master, a necromancer, or a devil figure. These portrayals are not only inaccurate, but also deeply disrespectful to the religion and culture they misrepresent. Vodou is a legitimate spiritual system, rich with history, morality, and cosmology. It is not synonymous with black magic, curses, or Hollywood horror. While Baron Samedi deals with death, he is not malevolent. He is a spirit of balance, protector of the dead, and healer of the living. Understanding Baron Samedi requires shedding the lens of colonial fear and embracing the spiritual logic and cultural beauty of Haitian Vodou. In this worldview, death is not an end, but a continuation, a gateway to another realm where the ancestors reside and continue to guide the living. Today, Baron Samedi continues to be revered not only in Haiti, but also in Vodou communities across the Caribbean, the United States, particularly in Louisiana, and parts of Central and South America. As a spirit of the crossroads, he helps individuals navigate transitions, not just death, but all major life changes. In recent decades, some practitioners have also seen Baron Samedi as a protector of marginalized communities, particularly LGBTQ+ people, due to his flamboyant and androgynous behavior during possessions and his defiance of traditional social norms. His ability to embody both masculine and feminine traits and to mock rigid binaries resonates with those who feel excluded by mainstream religion or culture. Baron Samedi is much more than a figure of folklore or fear. He is a guardian, a healer, a provocateur, and a spiritual bridge between worlds. Through his blend of comedy and truth, lewdness and wisdom, death and vitality, he invites people to confront the realities of their existence without shame or fear. In a world where death is often sanitized or hidden, Baron Samedi pulls it into the open, not to terrify, but to teach. He reminds us that to understand death is to embrace life fully, with all its messiness, joy, and pain. To those who honor him, he is not a monster, but a deeply beloved ancestor and guide.